Good morning, campers. It's stupid o'clock in the morning, 7 actually, and well, it's 7 on BST, but it's 5 o'clock on my watch. So basically, what we've got there, we've got winds coming in from the north now. They're snaking around, and it looks like they're heading to France from Sizewell. There is a catchment, if you notice on the actual coming down from Norfolk towards London, there's a little bit there as well. It's coming down towards Dagenham, that sort of area. And you'll notice from the south, I'll just put this down a bit more, and if you go to the south and you come up, you see the winds are coming up to the coast. They're swinging round and coming up to, well, definitely Reading, possibly Slough, and maybe not quite West London. And you'll see there's an arrow coming straight up the River Thames towards the aircraft carrier that's parked in the Thames at the moment. So boys, get your noddy suits on, you know, gas masks on, because I can't read it. Get your Geigers out, you know, and do all that. So just giving them a bit of an alert there. For the rest of us in the west, we're likely to get clean air, thank heavens, for a while. People in Birmingham, it looks like it's pretty nasty for you guys, I'm afraid. We've also got this blue high or low spot, which is going to keep the winds slow. But they're by the coast. Unfortunately, they're heading to, well, Kent and France generally. Basically, seem to, yeah, they're just moving down. I'm going to leave you with that. There's a date, and there's the pollution incident, and it's going on, it's ongoing. So I'm at the moment, I'm getting readings between 1.4 and 1.7 microsieverts per hour. Last night it dropped to 1. I think we were getting more of the southerly winds, because we got a drop to 1 and 1.11 microsieverts per hour for a number of hours, until for about 4 hours, I think it was. And now these northerly winds are coming back towards London again, and the radiation has started to rise, and I just thought I'd evidence this. Alright, well, thank you for listening. Hi guys, just trying to bring you to EDF, Radiation Public Mapping of Europe. Winds at the moment are taking it out here, possibly a little bit coming in this way, and the rest seems to be swinging out towards France, maybe the Netherlands, Belgium. Yeah, we got to watch out for that area. And I've talked about where the rest of it's going in the English side of it. At the moment, I'm looking at this map. I've got it set on maximum for 1 day. This showing nothing. I'm just going to hit it on refresh just to see what it's going to say when I hit it on 1 week. Maximum 1 week. We have that one high spot that I pointed out. And if I go to, oh, actually we could click on that because it will be updated now, and I've just noticed another one as well. Excellent. Okay, it's got 0.22 microsieverts per hour peak. I'll just put polyline. Alright, so Broomsbarn, United Kingdom, we have a spike there of 0.22 microsieverts, or 220 nanosieverts. As you can see, after we got this lovely straight line which all English maps normally have, and then afterwards we have this up and down affair showing some sort of pulses. We looked at them and they were sort of gentle curves, seeming like pulses. Of course, with the readings I'm getting, I'm tending not to agree with what that's saying, but it just that's the only sort of thing on the map. But as I bring you over to Wales, oddly enough, the winds have been blowing in that direction. If I click on that, and let's see what we've got. I've got this on week view, so right, okay, we've got a peak. Whoa, rightio. See there, a bit of a surprised tremor in my voice. We have a peak, ladies and gentlemen. Good grief, I can't even count that much. I think it's the, oh, hang on, I'm going to turn this off. And okay, I'm just bringing you to Milford Haven in the United Kingdom. We've got a map, one of the monitors here is showing a peak of 3.5 microsieverts. I'm just going to quickly zoom in on a 2-day view of this just to see what any right? Okay, it's just a silly straight line affair, but it's looking like a couple of hours at least, I would say, and the reaching 3.5 or 3,500 nanosieverts. Now in London, I got the highest I got was 0.88. So I would say that the winds are taking, you know, obviously I'm getting low readings here, well, lowish anyway. I'm starting to get peaks this morning, though, I have to say. It's now around about 6 in the morning. Now this one, it shows sometime in the morning when I was getting a low reading, when the winds had shifted more north, like through Birmingham, what have you, and we got a 3.5. So that says to me that that after my high, which then we got this drop and the winds from Europe came in, that what's going over Birmingham and getting all the way to Wales, the far coast of Wales, is higher. It's either that, well, I mean, that's the way the winds are blowing. So you know, unless Hinckley is adding to it, or Albury is adding to it, I do not know. Or maybe one of the Welsh reactors is adding to it, I do not know either. But that says to me a big cloud has hit Milford Haven sometime after 12 o'clock, I would say 1 or 2, 3 in the morning, and quite amazed really. Anyway, so I've brought you there, and I'm just going to quickly show you how I got that. I went here. I was, you know, at the end of the day, I'm not getting, you know, sort of 0.08 like this particular monitor in Milford Haven says. You know, after my big peak, I was getting 0.22, 0.23, 0.24, you know, 0.18. It was all around that area, with peaks going up to 0.29, 0.63. And I've documented those on the video, which I hurriedly put up earlier. You know, at the end of the day, guys, there's a radiological incident going on in England, most of England as far as I can make out, and nobody's saying anything about it, and there's nobody really to report it to. Nobody really cares. And the monitoring system, let's be honest here, the monitoring system is not working. Okay, this is not known. This will not come up on the figures. You know, when the EDF are releasing their monthly and annual figures of release, you know, and it has to be under a certain amount. Otherwise, contracts with local countries like Ireland, you know, which you know, can be broken if British Nuclear don't get their act together, and they're not getting their act together. You know, and does this count to the Olympic pollution? Are they going to get fined for this, or they don't monitor it, so therefore it's, you know? But what's the effect on our health, ladies and gentlemen? You know, as well as, you know, on the long term, not just this little incident, but the incident that I've been measuring all this year, all these incidences, and all the decommissioning we have to look forward to. You know, I believe this is waste. We've got a high CO counts, possibly, but the monitor's been turned off. I won't say anything more about that. That would kind of prove it's from waste, because it does create a lot of CO, as far as I worked out so far. There is a lot of lead in the air. We should be able to, you know, be able to measure that somehow, because that comes out. Is there uranium? There's definitely iodine 131. To get these sort of peaks, you know, this is the same as Mercure. You're getting those sort of peaks, you know. So 3.5. Let's go to Cattenorm, which is the only other messy one on the map that I'm interested in at the moment. And we're getting a 320 is the highest there. So there's your comparison. And in fact, with this Luxembourg monitor, that's what you know, a graph should look like. That's what radiation is. It's not a straight line somewhere down here, you know, with all the things they take off and the averaging and the radon washout in South England, you know, which doesn't happen. But here we are. Look, 0.8. That's what they're saying in most of England, and we're getting, you know, they're getting caught out because their monitor actually worked once, you know. But here you can see how it looks. That's how it looks. You know, very good map. You know, somebody who's radiologically trained can look at that and make some assumptions. nothing huge, but they can make more assumptions than a straight line that is so over average that the information is taken out of it, and in fact actually it's just used to confuse. And you know, there's a lot of organizations calling for change. You know, they want the radiological monitoring to be opened up so things can be measured, and when incidents occur, that they can be tracked. And you know, this is for the emergency services. I'm just going to take you back to the map, which is for the emergency services to use in case of a radiological incident. And what do you think they can make of that? Not a lot. One little peak for 2 hours, not too bad. Anyway, I'm going to stop my little rant here, but I've just been breathing radionuclides. You'll have to excuse my slightly stressed state. This is me signing off for now, and I'm going to post this up now just so you guys know what's going on, and to give the heads up to people I know in the north, you know, who've contacted me before on any news and on YouTube. People in the west there, you know, hopefully you're getting that southerly breeze, but it doesn't look like Wales is. Anyway, good night, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll keep you posted on any other news.